What's the deal, people? It's your boy Nigel Byam, and this is Inside TV. So this one right here is a sentimental one for myself because, you know what I mean, this is like my little brother right here. You know what I mean? And y'all might get a secret about me today that most people don't know. They don't know. Well, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that, all right? First things first, tell the people who you are, bro.
DJXLENCE, the big deal. Entrepreneur, full-time, DJ, event coordinator, a few other businesses.
Love that, love that. So, first things first, let's get into the history with you in music, how you got into it. We all know it's a very strenuous business, and it could be a lot. So, tell us how you got into that.
I got into it by way of our Caribbean culture, being around, you know, Caribbean friends and family, growing up around music. Kind of took on the craft with the tools that I had.
Right.
And the support system that I had in the time, which I guess is part of the secret he's going to tell you guys.
So I'm not gonna, we can reveal it right now because a lot of people don't know, everybody know me for playing basketball. Professional basketball player. You know what I mean? A lot of people know me from the little vlogging I do and different things like that, foundation, give backs and all that stuff like that. But what a lot of people don't know was I was a DJ. I used to play music. I played on the radios, parties. I used to do it all. Like, you know what I mean? So,
Flex in Brooklyn days?
Yeah, Flex in Brooklyn. I want Flex in Brooklyn people. You know what I mean? So I used to play a lot of music. And, you know, this young man right here was somebody that, you know, from the same community. So he used to always come to my house. I had my little set. And he used to come in and
his house was a practice house. He used to come, you know, and hours.
Literally hours.
You know, I can say he was one of my mentors because, you know, I came with the craft and he helped me sharpen it.
Yeah.
I came with the knife and he had the tools there for me to sharpen it.
Exactly. We definitely, that was great time because music was something that, like you said, Caribbean culture-wise and how it just molded all of us, you know what I mean? Also, the positive note from it all, it kept us off the block.
Yeah. It didn't keep us off, but it kept us off during the crucial moments. You know, we'd be outside for like an hour or two, then 6 hours in the music.
So it definitely helped us a whole lot.
Yeah.
And that's big. So right now, I just want to say, like, personally, to start this interview, that I'm super proud of the levels you have reached. Because I know the growth. You know what I mean? Because I knew you from super young. We talking before elementary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I know where you came from and the steps. Sometimes it was tough. So tell the people what kind of perseverance you had to have with this whole music journey.
Well, like we just said, coming from this community, it's easy to get caught up and wrapped up into certain things where, of course, we indulge because this is our neighborhood and this is, you know, our friend. So it was a little level of indulgence, but understanding at a young age, I wanted certain things out of life.
Right.
And I didn't want to work for nobody. That was part of the perseverance because it was like, I got to make this work.
Right.
This got to work.
Right.
So that's all I kept in mind every time I hit a bump. No matter what the bump was, I don't want to work for nobody. This is what I want to do. I want to be my own boss. I love music. No matter how hard times got, that's what I kept in my head.
I love that. And a lot of people don't understand now entrepreneurship on the flip side of that, how difficult it is. So just chime in a little bit on how difficult entrepreneurship is and what's the real deal with it. Like, you know, the internet will tell you.
Yeah. You know how parents say, go to school, kids? Go to school, kids. Stick to your day job, get a job. It's much more easier. That's the easier route. It takes a lot of time, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of effort, a lot of trips and falls. And you're on the clock 24/7. If we're being quite frank, honest, you're always on the clock. When you're not on the clock, you gotta be thinking about things, new innovations. One of my other mentors always be like, what's next? That's always what he asks me. And that's what you gotta do in entrepreneurship, always what's next.
That's big, because entrepreneurship is tough and people don't get it. Like, you know what I mean? And then the passion you can't just pick up something or business thinking that you're just gonna make money. You gotta have a passion for it.
It's never about the money. You'll fail 9 out of 10 times when you in something for the money. Entrepreneurship wise, you gotta have a love for it. Because entrepreneurship, no matter what field in entrepreneurship you are in, it's gonna be a while before you make some money. Some real money, or some good, enjoyable money. It's gonna be a while.
Right.
And that by itself is deterring, because you're like, yo, I'm working hard, I'm putting in this work. I'm getting let's say, I get $10, now I gotta go back into the business.
That's tough. That's tough.
That's deterring.
Yeah.
And we just had a small number, like 10. Imagine you make, let's say 100 grand, and 90 gotta go right back into the business.
That's
like, you're just like the middleman. You go, here.
Yeah.
Here it is. Relationships. Relationships is bigger than any dollar figure. And it's the only thing in entrepreneurship you really need, because it'll make you strive and always have the links and the connections that you need to be forward moving.
That relationship aspect, right? You know, a lot of people want to be entrepreneurs, but they're not very personal, or they don't know how to probably curve their anger sometimes, or their pride. Or their pride. Yeah. Pride is big, and they don't know how to curve it. They don't know how to curve it, egos and all of that stuff like that. And with that being said, right, you put on some of the most spectacular events, if I do say so myself. You know, I'm not being biased. I'm telling you out of cold heart, honest truth. I was always honest with him from day one.
Yeah.
You put on some of the most spectacular events in terms of like caring about the individuals that's coming to your event. Yeah. Talk to us about what mindset you have planning these events, because I don't want to call them parties, because I would never say they're a party. These are definitely events and moments in time, for sure.
Gotta be a man of the people. Gotta be a person of the people, man or woman. You gotta be a person of the people. And you gotta understand, the people is what takes you to the next step. That's who's gonna take you there. Once you do right by the people do right by you.
Love that. Love that.
I always think about the people first, not the dollar sign. Not even the event. I'm thinking about the people, because I'm thinking about myself also. Like, what would I love or expect or appreciate if I was at an event?
Right.
So those would be the thought processes for me.
Okay, I love that, man. That's big, because you know what I mean. A lot of these promoters, like you said, a lot of individuals go into this whole thing for money. You know what I mean, and don't really care about the people. Don't really care about their experience when they come to these events. You know what I mean? Because you know, at the end of the day, people work hard for their little change. So coming in and spending it with you is kind of a privilege. You know what I mean? So definitely. Like you said, you just have to have that mindset.
Definitely.
So this is coming down to the closing parts of it, and this is an important question, especially for you. What would you tell 15-year-old Excellence? What would you tell yourself right now? Now that you have made it this far, what would you tell your 15-year-old self? Because this is when, I think around that age when the music really started, like, you want to do this. You know? So what would you tell yourself?
It's no I in team. And you need a team. No matter, put your pride aside, put your ego aside. Even no matter how driven you are, or how much you feel you can do it yourself, you need a team.
I love that. I love that.
So get you a team, get you a solid team. And each one teach one.
One of my models.
And y'all climb the mountain together.
I love that. Definitely need that team aspect of it all. So what's next? What's next for you? What's the deal? What's coming up? You know what I mean? So I gotta get a tux, I gotta get white. What I gotta get? What's going on?
We got the elegant and white next. That's in the lineup. I don't know when you guys will be seeing this, but it's actually gonna be this Sunday. So hopefully I'll see you before this. But
get them the date, because it's gonna be out.
May 19th, elegant and white. It's a huge achievement for me this year, because I'm taking it to one of the premier venues in Brooklyn, Coney Island Art Walls. So that's a big step in the brand, and that's what's next.
I love that. That right there, you know what I mean? I'm definitely going, and I'll be there. And let me tell y'all something too. When y'all have an individual that you know, that you support, stop asking for free tickets.
Oh, we don't stand by that. We don't believe in that. It's I get why some people indulge in those activities, but it don't make sense in the forward movement of the brand.
I totally agree. Like I just feel like if I'm gonna support you, I gotta support you wholeheartedly, and that's with me supporting your brand and what you're doing. So I'll be at the white looking, you know what I mean? A little dapper. I'm gonna try my best, but
it's called Elegant and White for a reason. So,
elegant. You know what I mean? We step in.
Elegant looks, elegant vibe, atmosphere, everything upper echelon.
Okay. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard what's going on. It's gonna be big, and y'all can look out for so much more events from Excellence and his whole team. This whole interview, I feel like one of the driven things was team orientated.
We come from sports. We come from sports.
To play a little ball too, you know. To play a little ball, you know what I'm saying? So that
even if you're not great in sports, it teaches you how to work well with team.
Love that.
And how to be supportive and play your role when you have a role. So
love that. So tell the people where they could find you, where they could message you, whatever the case may be.
Across all social media platforms, I am DJ Excellence. I'm very unique. So it's spelled DJXLENCE. All platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, I believe, SoundCloud, pretty much all platforms.
All platforms. So y'all heard it here. DJ Excellence, the big deal. The big deal. You know what I mean? This is the big deal. And
that phrase was coined too by somebody. Somebody gave me that.
Oh, word? Yeah. You see? You don't just take up the name, you know, you have to earn it. You get it from somebody. So thank you for coming on, bro. And I want to let you know, like, you know what I mean? I'm super proud of you. Okay. And
I appreciate it.
I'm here with you 100%, bro. Because we know what this is.
From here to the top.
We all here. We here. Appreciate you, bro. Insight TV, DJ Excellence, the big deal. We here.
What's going on?
Let's do it.